What up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Uncomfortable Conversations. I had to bring Tay back. It lit, we got a guest today. I said it lit today. We got a guest today. I had it lit today. All right. How you feeling today, sis?
I feel great.
How's your energy? How's your mental?
We good right now. We Gucci.
We Gucci. We good. We got some drink, y'all. I had to go, Deleon inspired. Bring a couple bottles today.
He drinking that shit by
I'm fucking all this shit up, so it's lit already. You said I'm what?
You a good one, because I would never.
You not fucking with it today?
I ain't fucking with it today, or tomorrow, or the day after that, or a couple of years from now.
Oh, okay. So you say you feeling good, though? Mm-hmm. Like your energy is good, like everything is,
Positive energy.
Positive energy,
Spreading
good
it.
energy. I feel that.
I've been giving out compliments today.
I know that's right.
Telling people they look good and knowing they don't.
For real. Not you out here telling these folks lies. You out here telling these folks lies. Don't be doing that.
It just felt like it was a nice morning to do it.
For real.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'll be lying sometimes too. So
I went to the gas station. I told this lady, "Yeah, girl, your hair look cute today." That shit was fucked up.
And it was fucked up.
I can't talk because my shit was fucked up.
What
too.
she had going on?
She had on a wig. It was wigging, but it looked a little stiff.
Ooh.
The wind was blowing. It was staying.
Now she got the beauty supply $15 synthetic wig.
Hey, sometimes the synthetics be blowing, but her wig, it said, "I'm gonna sit here." The wind blew, that shit sat.
Oh my god, guys, we gotta do better. We gotta do better.
Got to do better, because if the wind blowing, my hair ain't flowing, we got a problem.
Man, that shit is crazy.
We have a problem.
Okay. Like I said, welcome everybody back to Uncomfortable Conversations. We got a great show planned for you guys today. It's gonna get lit. I just want to thank everybody that's been tuning in and, continuing to, rock with the show, rock with the podcast. And just a lot of great stuff that's coming and that's in store. And, we about to get lit today. We got some things, we finna get into today. And we about to just turn up. Y'all feel it? We just finna turn up.
Y'all just need to put on the seatbelt, because
shit on the seatbelt. It's about to get real.
Safety first, because shit's about to
But y'all already know it's always gonna get real. It's always uncensored. It's always lit. So I mean, y'all know what to expect, but you don't know what to expect. Basically, you know it's gonna be lit, but you don't know how lit
it's gonna be.
But
can't
and then I kind of don't even be telling y'all to make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And also, as far as the Uncomfortable Conversations, you guys can actually email Uncomfortable Conversations and also follow the Instagram page, and that will be uncomfortable_conversations3 on Instagram. And then also you guys can email uncomfortableconversations@gmail.com. And I'll have all the information in the description below. That way you guys can, send in testimonials or, different things that you want to see on the show. Or if you have any advice you want to get, whether you're dealing with a family member, relationship, breakup, makeup, anything, etc., new job, new experience, anything going on in life that you would like, my advice or our advice on, you can email and, let me know how I can help you or, fuck it up more. But I want to help you though.
He gonna fuck y'all up. I'ma help y'all.
You gonna help?
I give excellent advice, but look, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, email, DM, comment,
all that good stuff. All that good stuff. Okay, let's get into these topics. All right.
Here we go.
The first thing I want to talk about today is I've been looking at, watching some other podcasts and, seeing a couple tweets and everything. Mm-hmm. And, people kind of been, going on this topic far as social media and saying that this one tweet has said when are regular guys and regular girls are going to come back in style? When are people going to stop with all these TikToks and reels and all this over exaggerated social media type of persona and personalities and things? So
here we go.
What I want to get into today is, in your particular opinion, how do you per se, feel about that? Because I just feel like, in my personal opinion, I feel like a lot of people just don't have, per se, self-confidence, and then they probably look at that and feel like their life is not what they think they see. You know what I'm saying? Versus, you know, not even understanding that, you know, it's just all about you. But
it's just how you
per
carry
se,
yourself.
too, like, what is an actual regular guy or regular girl? Because at the end of the day, I feel like even if, you know, you're a big celebrity, you still a regular person. We all got the same capability to do the same things.
Right.
But, I mean, versus, you know, are you mean like a job? Because there are jobs that are not average. But I don't know. But what about how you feel about that topic?
Okay, well, I feel like with the TikToks and everything, I feel like some of it be like overhyped because, like, you know, some people they over sexualize themselves.
Ooh, you feel like you feel like the world over sexualizing themselves?
In circumstances and situations.
For real?
Like, most of the TikToks that be coming on my For You page, it be girls like half naked, twerking, dancing, all of that. Like, okay, that's normal, I would say, but like, come on now. Like, I know I do some of the dance TikToks or whatever, but like, it's not like I'm overly sexualizing myself for it.
What is considered over sexualizing yourself? Because a lot of people do say that.
Like, they be like half naked most of the time when they do it, and like they make all the moves look real sexual, like, you know.
So basically, you saying when people be getting on that TikTok and, you know, they belly rolling and, you know, doing all this extra shit, they know what the fuck they doing and they're trying to portray a certain type of persona image.
Yeah, like they really like that. But I guarantee you, once they stop making that video and put that phone down, they just a normal person. They just trying to find their way up. Like, they trying to come up.
I don't know if I necessarily agree with that to an extent, because I just feel like at the end of the day, I just feel like a lot of people really being themselves. But when it comes to like the over sexualized topic, to me personally, I feel like stuff has always been over sexualized, from music videos to music since the beginning of 2000s, 1900s, and everything else.
1900s.
Dead ass. You know, I feel like shit always been over sexualized.
I feel you.
But I just feel like nowadays is the thing about
the ages is younger and younger. That's the only thing.
I mean, yeah, that's true too. The ages are younger and younger, but at the end of the day, it's like it's a platform of like where everything is so accessible. So it seemed like everybody, you know, over sexualize everything. But I feel like people, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna say it do sell, but I'm not gonna sit here and bullshit you and act like, you know, people, I mean, people do know what they're doing. But at the end of the day, I just feel like a lot of people are being themselves, and I just feel like that's kind of like a stigma they put on people to not like do what the fuck they want to do. Cause I mean, you got to think about it. If the average person had self-confidence in themselves to get on the platform or get on some type of social media platform and, you know, shake their ass, dance, sing, rap, do a poem, you know, anything in particular. Like, I mean, I just feel like people just try to project their fears on the other people because that's something they wouldn't do.
Yeah,
something they would do, but something they won't want to do.
I agree.
You agree on that?
Yeah, because I've been one of those people that been scared to do some things and not be projecting on other people, like my insecurities. But then, like, once you really sit down and think about it, like, if she could do it, I know I could do it. And if I can do it better than you, I'm gonna do it. That's just the type of person I am.
Right.
But like, I do understand like the people that's like antisocial and people that just like be to themselves. Like, I understand them. Like, they rather be to themselves. They rather not expose themselves like that. Because some people like to have their privacy and stuff. Like, they don't like to be putting themselves out there. Like, they like to keep everything close. Because they feel safer.
I get that people feel safer, but what I mean is, like, why is it a problem that, why do people don't think that regular girls and regular guys are in style? Because to tell you the truth, everybody is regular, but people, well, when I say everybody regular, I mean and we all human. I don't feel like nobody regular because we all capable of being our best and, you know, being our best ability. But what I'm trying to say is, I don't know why people feel in particular, or why regular guys and regular girls are not in style as far as like 9 to 5s, and then really girls too, because a lot of people feel like, you know, a lot of these Instagram girls that be doing all these endorsements and you know, be doing all this extra shit, so, you know, so they don't gotta work a 9 to 5. It's like, it's becoming a common thing. So people feel like regular girls are, you know, regular guys are looked down upon because of the nature of those things. But at the end of the day, it's like, my thing is, I don't know. I just feel like it's really no such thing. I mean, I just feel like they just believe in themselves.
So how about this? If there was no social media, what would everybody be doing?
I mean, everybody probably would be working a 9 to 5 or working somewhere corporate or some shit like that. But then
they would be regular. They would be regular people. Everybody is regular. Like, okay, you have your celebrities. Celebrities be wanting to live regular lives before they became celebrities. That's why most of them be trying to keep certain stuff private and to themselves, so they can actually feel like they're normal and they don't have to be like all high maintenance all the time. They don't have to have a face full of makeup, hair done, haircuts, all that. Like, they can just be at home chilling.
Right. Yeah, that's
But
true.
if there was no social media, I guarantee you there would not be no Instagram baddies or, all of that stuff like that.
So do you feel like that make a lot of people insecure? So these regular so-called girls and regular guys, do you feel like it's make them insecure seeing all people pop that shit on social media because they don't want to work a 9 to 5, or people are against, that particular field, or they like, you should just be your own boss, or, why not get on here and, get on the platform and do endorsements and take pictures and blow up based on your looks and personality?
Because some people, I feel like, how can I put this? Okay, I feel like if you have your Instagram baddies and your social media people, and you have your people that work their 9 to 5s and stuff, it'd be like, okay, most of them probably want to be their own boss, but it depends on how you go get it.
Right.
Like, if you gotta use your body to get what you want, hey, that's what you do. You do what you gotta do. But if you feel like if you feel in your heart that you're not supposed to be working for nobody else but yourself, by any means you're gonna do whatever you gotta do to get yourself out that situation and predicament. Versus regular people might as well just, like, people who just don't care about being famous and stuff like that, or have this many followers, they not really gonna care. Like, they okay and comfortable working their regular job.
Yeah, you're right. And I don't feel like nothing is wrong with not wanting to be famous and having a certain amount of followers at the end of the day. But my main point that I'm trying to make is, I just feel like people shouldn't feel insecure and call themselves regular based on people popping that shit on social media.
Right.
Because you could have the same type of lifestyle, or you're capable of the same things, but
you're just not flying.
You may not have that effect, or you may not work on yourself enough, or you may not have the self-confidence, but at the end of the day, I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with people not wanting to be famous or not wanting to have a certain amount of followers. Followers don't necessarily equal money anyway.
Don't really mean
they don't mean shit anyway.
Because at the end of the day, them people really don't care about you.
Hell
at the
yeah.
end of the day.
Hell yeah. And fame don't equal money either. It's all about, you use your influence to actually make an impact, and then it's different when you make your followers work for you, as far as just having a lot of followers. Because there's a lot of motherfuckers with a lot of followers and shit, and they struggling mentally, physically, and they broke as fuck.
And y'all wouldn't know it because of the persona that they giving off.
Right.
Because if you can give off the persona like you don't give a fuck, or you really that bitch, or you really that nigga, you can make people believe you after a while.
Yeah.
But like, if we longtime friends and I know the real you, and I just know when this camera come on or when you grab that phone, it's just the act. Like, that'd be what it is. Like, to me, you a regular person because I know you. But to the people outside world that don't know you, you probably like the number one person to them, like they your biggest fan and whatnot. But it's really just an act. Some people go too far. Like, some people really believe like that's like social media is their life. But you have people. I don't want to keep saying regular people, but then you have other people.
Because I don't really feel like nobody's regular.
Like,
what we mean is, what I mean when I say regular, we mean like average, as far as like average jobs, or like you don't have like a spontaneous or spectacular type of lifestyle.
Your lifestyle, like everybody's lifestyle is different. Like, it works for them.
Right.
Like, your lifestyle works for you. Like, so if you like working your corporate job, your 9 to 5, that's good for you.
So let me ask you a question. So do you feel like that shit is bullshit? Do you feel like regular guys and regular girls are in 9 to 5s, and like people just just being not even, I ain't gonna even say private, but just being, you know, comfortable in where they at. Do you feel like has that ever went out of style, or that's still going on now, and people just trying to just say that because they so brainwashed with what they see on social media?
I feel like people just brainwashed with what they see on social media because people be thinking nowadays, especially with like the younger generation and stuff, people feel like, oh yeah, like if somebody see like, oh, this girl doing this right now, so that's what's in style, so I'm gonna do it. Like y'all just following trends that's gonna last for like a minute or so, then disappear. Then when you run out of ideas, you gonna keep doing the same old ass trend. And then until you figure out what's the next move, like don't nobody know what their next move is until they see somebody else do it.
Right.
If you're watching from a social media side, but then again, you can't really say. What I was gonna say earlier was like with the social media thing and how people watch it, they get treated like regular people. Them people get bullied like normal people get bullied. But since they on social media, they be trying to act like they be making it seem like they're more hurt than what a normal person is, because they go online talking about some guys, I'm sick of this, like this is a no bully platform and stuff like that. You just because you famous and everything, you gonna get bullied. Somebody out there is gonna try to make you feel low, like make you feel bad about yourself somewhere down the line.
So basically, what are you trying to say in particular, as far as like what is the main point that you're getting at?
My point is like just because you see these people living their best life on social media don't mean it's real.
Okay.
Like at some point in your life, you gonna realize like, damn, I did all of this and I still get treated like I'm a nobody, because who really cares? You're the only one that really cares besides the people that watch you.
Okay, I feel that. So what you basically just trying to say is don't feel like you gotta go do extra shit that you ain't comfortable with just to please people.
Right.
Basically.
That's it.
I feel that.
Because whatever makes you happy, you
should
keep
make
doing
you happy.
it. You
exactly.
do it.
Okay. So regular girls and regular guys with average jobs or average lifestyles have never went out of style.
Not
never. I agree with that.
'Cause I'm one of
personally
them
agree
people.
with that. Do you feel like you're a regular girl?
I do.
You do?
But I feel like I can pick and choose when I want to be.
Okay.
Like me, like right now, straight from work, came here. I'm just your normal working person, you know? But like on the weekends, oh, you can't tell me shit on the weekends.
So the weekends, that's when you turn on that other girl.
Yes.
That it girl.
Yes, my it girl factor, it be popping during the weekend.
It be popping
I ain't
during
gonna
the
lie.
weekend. Okay.
But I feel like with me, you get what you get with me. Like, you know.
What you see is what you get.
Yeah. And I feel like people will tell you that whether I got on my it girl persona or if I'm just like your basic Tay here. Like, you gonna know like, oh, this is how she really is for real. Like, this not an act. She really be like this for real.
Okay. I feel that.
I feel like it just depends on how you carry yourself. So like if people know you, they be like, oh, this is really how she is. But if you know that you soft and you quiet, but like when you get around a certain group of people and stuff like that, then you be trying to act like you somebody you not. That's where the problem lies.
I get you. Basically, the whole point, main message in that is, you know,
Be yourself.
Nobody with an average job or average lifestyle has gone out of style. Do what works for you. Do what makes you happy. And then at the end of the day, don't feel pressure to catch up with social media or people that's doing things on social media, because at the end of the day, it's like everything is not what it seems.
It's just
of course,
a job.
people know that. It's just a job, and people know that. And then at the end of the day, too, is, you know, if you want to be an overachiever and you have big dreams and big aspirations and you want to be in that particular setting or environment, I just recommend that, you know, keep believing in yourself and don't let nobody, you know, like she said, pop your shit. Don't let nobody to steer you away from, you know, trying to execute in that particular goal. And don't let the outside noise get to you. Don't try to catch up with the world. Let the world catch up with you. So whatever the fuck you want to do your shit.
That part.
Pop your shit.
That's the part right there.
Okay. Now I want to get into this. I want to talk about two things. I want to talk about this Jeffrey Dahmer series.
Okay.
And then I got something else I want to talk about before we go into the sex topic too.
Okay.
So, with the Jeffrey Dahmer series, in my personal opinion, and we just gonna get into it, is that I feel like they really humanized dude in the whole series to make it seem like what he did was, you know,
like some normal ass
yeah,
shit.
like some normal shit.
That shit was not fucking normal.
Only because, you know, he's a, you know, he wanted them.
Yeah, we know.
Right.
We know.
So, I just feel like at the end of the day, I just feel like with him is, me, to tell you the truth, personally, the series was very entertaining to me. It was, I don't know why people talking about it was scary and shit. It wasn't scary at all. It was entertaining to me.
It was like, a lot of sick shit going on.
I mean, it was a lot of sick shit going on.
And a lot of shit pissed me off.
A lot of shit that blew me is, first of all, the cops.
Period.
The cops.
Because how the fuck do you do a welfare
check? And then
check
also
and
the neighbors.
the
neighbors blew me too. The neighbors blew me too.
Them bitches.
And then, I don't know, they put his dad in a limelight of, like, he was just such a, I don't know, like it just gave, like, everything. He was just looking past all his son bullshit and trying to, you know, save face for it.
I feel like the dad just really just gave up on his son. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I feel like at some point he just was like, fuck it.
You think so?
Yeah. At some point, I figured out.
In that series, he was pretty persistent when it came to, you know, going hard for his son. Like, he was really persistent. Like, he was not, you know, turning his back on his son. All the scrutiny and all the allegations and, you know, all the truth and all the bullshit that he got caught up with, like, his dad was still sticking beside him.
I feel like that's what he did because as a dad, you're going to want to protect your child. But I really felt like when the dad was at home alone by himself thinking about the shit that his son did, he probably was like,
what the fuck?
Yeah, he probably like, what the fuck? Like, what's really to do? Like, is he cool, bro? Because that nigga was not fucking cool, bro.
Hell no, he was wild as fuck.
Wild as hell. And then you know what gets me, though? All these niggas talking about some, that could have been me in the Jeffrey Dahmer case. That could have been me because I would have did this, and this. So, what I'm going to ask you is, so nigga, you gay? You go to gay clubs? You be at gay bars?
Okay, hearsay. Okay, what if ain't nothing wrong with going to gay clubs or gay bars and shit, because I've been to plenty of them. But the thing about it is, and yes, I've been to gay clubs before.
I've been to some of them too.
Yeah, I've been to gay clubs. I just feel like, and then before I get out to what I'm about to say, I just feel like when it comes to gay clubs, you can actually go to a gay club and everybody be turned up, versus when you go to a regular club. I mean, you know, a regular club
be a lot more fun.
A regular club and everybody be sitting there looking at each other and not getting lit and turned the fuck up and shit like that. So if you want a good time, you probably could go to a gay club because they do be lit. But
now you don't necessarily got to be gay to go to a gay club.
No, you don't necessarily got to be gay.
Just because you go to one, don't mean you gay. Because some people that go to like the gay clubs and stuff like Boys Town, if you know, you know.
Right.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Right.
I went to Boys Town and went to the club, and there was like normal niggas up in there, but they could have been DL, but that's besides the point. Like, everybody had a good time. Like, a fight didn't break out of nothing. Everybody was living their best fucking life.
And everybody lived. That's what I'm saying. It don't be no shooting, no fighting, and then you ain't got to worry about beating nobody ass. Like, you ain't got to worry about shit. And then, like I said, I mean, like you said, motherfuckers could be gay, which don't matter. But at the end of the day is, you know, it do be lit, and everybody not mean mugging and looking and niggas
looking
not
at you crazy
and shit like that.
Like, you don't gotta worry about your bitch dancing on another nigga, because 9 times out of 10 that nigga is probably gay.
Right. So I mean, it be lit overall. Main point. But as far as back to the topic, Jeffrey Dahmer. Like you said, sometimes niggas. I was saying that some niggas probably put in perspective if they was in that position, that they probably, you know, would have just did something else. Or they necessarily might not be gay.
I feel like you wouldn't know what you was going to do in that situation until you there. You can say what you think you would have done, but if you was put in that predicament, what would you really do?
Right. I mean, why you going home with him anyway?
For
like,
real.
he already gave off weird vibes as it is. The motherfucker already house smell like...
Who knows what?
Who knows what? Shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like... That's just the first red flag right there. And then after that, this nigga weird as fuck. Like, how he moving and talking and actually
like, yo,
like,
the dance though?
The dance was lit.
That should have got you. The dance should have just told you, nah.
And then dude in the first episode was really belly rolling and really like killing the shit.
The waistline was going crazy.
fucking it up.
He was hitting that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe because I just feel like because he did the only way he was able to get these people for real, is because these motherfuckers was drunk. That's the only way.
You think so? I feel like some of them was kind of slow. Like
that part too.
I do feel like.
Because I feel like if these people were sober, I don't think they would have went home with him.
You think so?
I think so.
I don't know. It's like
he was giving weird energy.
No disrespect, but I just feel like I don't know. You look at the pictures of them, and they do look a little lame. Like, like I ain't gonna lie, they do look a little lame. Like they do look like you could kind of like fuck their brain.
You can look at him and say, nah, I'm good on him. But like during the whole series, it was the neighbors and the police officers for me, because the neighbors, as long as y'all been this man's neighbor, how the fuck have y'all not figured out what the fuck he was doing? And then you let this nigga run out. Didn't bother to ask him if he need help, what happened. He telling y'all what this man doing to him, and y'all just don't give a fuck. I know, I understand that. Mind your business part.
That part really blew the fuck out of me. Cause like, why do you have a dude coming out your house butt ass naked, looking like he fucked up, and then y'all talking about he alright, he your boyfriend? Let me take him back upstairs. Like, I ain't gonna lie. You do see people that do shit like that in real life, where you be like, okay, let me mind my business. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That is realistic. But at the end of the day, it's like
ass naked
look
outside,
at it.
though?
Yeah, ass naked outside.
And you can tell that nigga
not together. Not together. Like he can't comprehend. He can't have a dialogue with you, talk, none of that shit. Yeah. And you saying he just your boyfriend and we finna go back in the crib.
And y'all was just drinking
drinking a little bit.
Nigga,
come on, fuck out of here, bro. Like, get on.
And then the officers, like, if you gonna do a welfare check, how you gonna half-ass your job? Cause y'all could have been caught this man a long time ago. But y'all just didn't walk around that corner. Y'all just peeked around and seen that everything just looked okay. Cause, he was, But,
You're right. You know how
them people can get away with it.
I don't know. I just feel like the whole series overall was just a message of,
be careful, people.
Just showing, be careful. But at the end of the day, it just shows you that you really got to understand the type of world we live in. And it just open your eyes, even though, I just feel like people, we in a generation era where we woke, but like, it just show you, like, everything that people been thinking about and talking about, like, it just shows you, like, okay, this shit, like, been real.
So do you think he was racist?
Who?
Jeffrey Dahmer.
No.
Or you just feel like he just like chocolate milk?
I just feel like he like black dick. I feel like he like black. Actually, to tell you the truth, I feel like he do, but I just feel like more so he had like a personal fetish of like, you know what I'm saying, of like a different type of weird type of fetish. I feel like it was more so a fetish for him. I feel like he liked niggas, but I just think that it was more so a fetish because the thing about it is they didn't show like super like explicit type of sexual scenes in the series,
right?
And it was more so like he only wanted to fuck with them and fuck them when they was dead and shit. Weird shit.
The fucking weird while shit. They dead though, that's some weird fetish that people got going on.
That he got going on, not people. Well, people probably do.
People probably do.
But I'm just saying, you got to speak for him.
Well, for him, we can say. So, like, my whole thing is like, if you was to go in his house or something, you just walking around like. I ain't gonna lie, when I go to people's house, I do go to the refrigerator because 9 times out of 10 I'm looking for a bottle of water.
I ain't gonna lie, I had a couple of one night stands and went to motherfuckers' house and shit, house and shit, but like, I know like somewhere deep down, even though they was drunk, I feel like even though they was drunk, when they weird,
yeah. I feel like you can still tell when people giving off weird
vibe. Yeah, you can.
But she was like, maybe you just tripping, or maybe they was really feeling dude ass at the moment.
I don't know. It's just like ain't no such thing. Cause like a motherfucker, I get into a motherfucker crib and they tell me it's dishwater in the cup. Like, bro, automatically like.
I'm getting the fuck on.
Like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like, hell no. Like, what the fuck, bro?
I'm getting the fuck on.
Like, ain't no way in hell you just told me it's dishwater in the cup and you can't. Like, what the fuck? Like, what?
Ain't no fucking way.
Ain't no way.
And now I'm pretty sure that house had hella different smells going through that bitch.
Right.
So I know
and then,
you can smell something.
And then I come in, the girl, Gloria, was that her name? I don't even remember. I think that was her name. I'm just gonna go with Gloria because I believe that was her name. But I commend her for trying to call them, and they lame as fuck for not answering her phone calls. And then, dude, bro, is you cool?
Is you cool,
nigga? He's like, what the fuck?
Like, if I was like, I don't know how to explain this, but I personally feel like if I was put in the people's shoes that he was in, I would have been trying to investigate some shit while I was there, because like he's giving off weird vibes, and I'm pretty sure that house smelled fucking weird as hell. And then you eat these motherfucking people too.
I don't know. After the dish,
like cannibalism.
After the smell and the dishwasher, the dish detergent in the cup, that would automatically look. Come on, like why are you there? Like you really sat there. Like after that. And you like, come on, bro, like dish detergent in the cup, and you saying it like it's normal and it's bubble. Where's the common sense?
Get the fuck on, because first of all, if I go to your house and you tell me you ain't got no bottle of water, but you hand me a cup of water from your sink, that's a red flag. I'ma fuck with you later. I ain't gonna lie.
Alright, look, at the end of the day, I just feel like they humanized dude to make it seem like what he did should like be what's the word I'm looking for? Should be looked over, or
they probably gonna say that he had some type of mental issue, but that nigga.
No, they did say he had some type of mental issue. They tried to sugarcoat it.
Yeah, because he's one of them people, and them people can get away with anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to think like maybe bleaching my skin don't sound too bad.
I don't know, when you put it in perspective, I don't know, but I don't know. We ain't even gonna. That's another episode. We gonna leave that alone. All right, let's get into this next thing before we get into the sex talk. I just want to talk about this Nicki and Lotto situation. A lot of people, feel like Nicki is bitter and she's a bully, but
Nicki,
personally, I'm just gonna say my piece, and then I'll let you say your piece, and then we'll move on.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like at the end of the day is a lot of these females. I ain't even gonna say young girls, because most of them I'm the same age as a lot of them.
Yep.
We both the same age as a lot of them. But when it comes to social media and it comes to Nicki era, like we did grow up in a time where we didn't have social media in the beginning. Like when we was kids, we still went outside playing in the park and shit. But that's beside the point. But the main point that I'm trying to make is nowadays we got social media while we adults. Mm-hmm. So it's easy for us to blow up on a platform and get recognized and get noticed and get notion, based on, because we could just go viral anytime based on some shit that we put out.
Right.
But in the beginning, long story short, Nicki coming up in the game in like 2007 or 2008 or 6 or you know what I'm saying, like that, really, 2009, 2010, like you really got to put your blood, sweat, and tears to some shit. And then the industry is always not accepting. They're trying to let black people win or get endorsed. So it's just like I could see where the frustration comes from. I'm not saying that Nicki is right all the time, but
she's
I
fuck
with how she feel. And then I fuck with her overall. It's a sad thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, but.
I don't know for all sadness, but
I ain't gonna say for all sadness.
Her feelings, how she feels about the situation, about her situation, they're valid. But I feel like she's pushing, like what she's trying to say and do. She's setting her energy off on the wrong people.
Okay.
Like the artists, they don't got shit to do with about the Grammys, the BET Awards, and all that other stuff. Like they not in charge of that.
Right.
So if you gonna get mad, be mad at the people that's responsible for it. Insert your energy to them people, like record labels, BET.
But I feel like she do that in to a certain degree, because what she did was just say that be fair about the category as far as y'all take Super Freak Girl out, take Big Energy out, because at the end of the day,
they both pop records.
They both rap records, but they put them in pop categories up against like Adele, Harry Styles, and of course, they're gonna put them over, a minority anyway.
But if she was the way how she be doing the artists that she been recently getting into it with.
How she be doing them? Because a lot of people say she be bullying them. Like, what?
Yeah, she be bullying them. Like she be trying to make it seem like with Lotto, for instance, like in every interview that I watched that Lotto did, she done said that Nicki was the reason why she rapped. Nicki was this, Nicki was that to her. She looked up to Nicki. And then she's sitting right here, she said Nicki 3 or 4 songs to be on a feature with, and Nicki wasn't feeling none of them. Okay, that's totally understandable. Them records not up to where you want to be, where you at right now. So I understand you not doing them. Lotto had told her that, like, she was cool with it, like, she still look up to you and shit like that. But my thing is, like, your beef is with the wrong person.
See,
Lotto's not in charge, and you get
the thing
Lotto give you a
the thing about it is, I understand the girls and Lotto and everybody, because at the end of the day, I feel like everybody need help, and we all need help to get us pushed to where we want to be. And ain't nothing wrong with that. That's everybody. But at the end of the day, it's like, I just think Nicki personally don't want to do nobody no favors when nobody did too many favors for her. But at the end of the day, Wayne and Drake and all that, you know what I'm saying?
They helped her out.
They helped her out.
Because if
a lot of artists
never took her under his wing,
Wayne, you know, she wouldn't be where she wouldn't be where she at.
She probably be something.
She'd be something, but she wouldn't. I'm just saying, like, you still need help overall. Like, it still take blood, sweat, and tears,
and without
hard work.
Safari either.
Yeah. Safari looked out here.
Even if she don't want to give him his credit, which she should. So without Safari, Nicki, that's all I'm gonna say.
I don't know. And like y'all, we don't know in depth of the situation.
Yeah, we don't know the situation
that Nicki had when she was trying to get on and come up in the game.
But this is Lil Kim though.
All we doing is talking about public record and public facts. And we just going off of that. So don't come for us talking about we don't even know. Y'all know how y'all be in the comments. Like, y'all know about Nicki, da da da. Like,
yeah, hello, Nicki. Are you all friends with her? Do y'all talk to her?
Right.
Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I'm just telling you how I feel.
Right. But like we said, at the end of the day, and like you said, if Wayne never helped out and put her up on her wing.
Cash Money Records, they helped this lady, Cash Money, Young
Money.
Right.
With the budget and the production and helping her get her name, and you know what I'm saying? And what about Fendi too?
Yeah,
and Fendi too.
I'm
like
fucking hot.
But at the end of the day, overall, the main point is what I'm just trying to make is just like everybody need help. We should all direct our energy to the right things in life and understand that because of things being so hard, we can't blame people for wanting to come up and trying. But those people that want to come up and trying, don't expect somebody to try to build your career and build a name and help build a name for you.
Because
it takes hard work. Don't think it's easy.
Yeah, it takes hard work, and just because you got a name for yourself, or like you got them people that be fake beefing with celebrity, like with people that's bigger than them, or just want to make up something just so they can get the, you know, they say good publicity ain't good, you know, good is good isn't good, whatever publicity, yeah.
Oh, okay.
See, look, understand me here, people. Look. Just because bad intention could get you far.
Bad intention gets you far.
Yeah, because just think about it. All these regular people that be trying to come up, what they be doing? Dissing celebrities. What celebrities be doing? Feeding into that shit.
Okay, well, you put it in that perspective, I understand what you're saying.
They be it's like
I mean,
you get a reaction,
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna necessarily say bad intention, because at the end of the day, it's like having bad intention. I don't feel like that's ever going to get you far. It might get you somewhere, but it's not going to keep you where you want.
It's not going to keep you, but it's going to give you that push.
It's going to give you that push. Yeah, it's probably going to give you that, because negative people want to see more negative and positive.
Yeah, people being into it. So beef sells. I ain't gonna lie.
Beef do sells, but at the end of the day, like we said, put your energy to the right things. Don't expect nobody to build your career. Work hard, and let's all just get along. That's just our take
never fucking happen.
I mean, it won't, but
there's always a hater.
We're gonna put it out there in the world, in the universe, and hopefully that one day we can all coincide and all pop our shit together and be comfortable.
Sounds like a nice dream.
It does sound like a nice dream. But let's get into this next topic. I want to talk about the sex. We finna get into the bed. Y'all know it's always a sex topic on the show, and we finna get into the bed. Let's get it.
You finna get me started.
All right. So I want to talk about sex toys today. Do you necessarily feel like, I watched a couple podcasts and I watched a couple like clips, and people say when you masturbate or when you use like certain things, well, masturbating is besides the point that I kind of want to get into with sex. I mean, it plays a part in it, but the main thing is sex toys. But as far as masturbation, do you feel like somebody said that you masturbate when you fucking demons, or you with demons or something when you masturbate? Do you feel like that's true? Do you believe in that superstition?
Me, I don't. Because I just feel like
Cause I feel like me and these demons be lit.
If you and your demons be lit, more power to you. You and your demons be going crazy.
Hell yeah.
Look, but what I was gonna say is, I don't feel like it's demons. Like, if I just been having a hard
And
time.
I'm just talking shit.
No, he dead ass, y'all. I'm pretty sure he's dead ass.
For real?
I ain't gonna hold it past you. Look, what I was saying is, I feel like when you masturbate, I just feel like you be trying to release some negative energy. Like, you just...
Or stress.
Like, you just letting that shit go.
You just letting the shit go.
And you just want to get your nut off while you do it. I don't blame you.
Okay.
But, like, if you masturbate to a certain extreme where you do feel like you fucking your demons, you going through some things, my boy.
I don't know. I don't even know. I just feel like that's just some type of conspiracy thing, but I don't know.
But some people say, like, masturbating is like a sin, but
they say a lot of shit is
having
sin.
sex is fucking before marriage
Sex
is
is
a sin.
Tattoos are sin. Earrings are sin.
Ask me if I go.
Cutting your hair is sin.
I don't.
All type of shit is a sin. Eating pork is sin. Like, we've been sinning all life. Like, I'm surprised we all not on the list of going to hell. Like, we should all be lined up. Like,
everybody got a one-way ticket.
Everybody
to hell,
got
first
a one-way
class.
ticket. And I'm just talking, like, we ain't saying we don't know for sure where the fuck we going when we leave here, but I'm
That's just some shit people made up. But I just feel like when you masturbate, you just relieving unnecessary stress, tension, and all that good stuff.
Okay, bet. Alright, let's get into it. Sex toys. Okay, I've been saying on Twitter, a lot of niggas be using these ass type of like pussies and, you know, fucking them. Females using, you know, like pickles, cucumbers, all type of shit. And people be using like certain shit to like spice up that, you know,
First of all, they be using unnecessary
They be using unnecessary shit. So, like, in particular, in your personal perspective, how would you feel if you saw your man fucking like a pocket pussy or like one of those ass type of pussies and he just going in like
going crazy,
like, but he with you, like, would that kind of turn
has he done me the way he doing this toy?
I don't know, I'm just asking in particular.
Oh, okay.
And you just come in and you just see him doing the shit, like, how
so I come home from work and just see him fucking
the thing.
Okay.
But you just see it like out of nowhere, like you just walk in the room and, you know, he's just trying to, you know, please himself and, you know, get into him.
First of all, I'm gonna look at this man, ask him, like, is you cool, G? Like, and then I'm gonna ask him, that's the first question. Second question is, like, if you want to get a nut off, that's all you had to say. Like, we could have been here with, like, we could have fucked, you could have got your nut off, I could have got mine off, we would have been okay.
Okay.
But, like, then my third question is, why the fuck do you even have this? Like, I have a list of reasons of why you may or may not have, why you have this, and the reasons for why you have this. Like, it could be the one, like, oh, I had this before we got together because I wasn't fucking no bitches. Okay, that's understandable. 2, oh, I got this so I wouldn't cheat. Because technically it's silicone and it's not really a person, so whatever.
Okay, do you... Okay, so basically what you're saying is, like, you would feel some type of way.
Low key, I would feel some type of way because I'd have a lot of questions like, why?
What if you just, you know, just getting it off and, you know, you're not home or it's been a minute, you've been on vacation or been at work and you be like, I need to let off a couple steam. Is it okay then?
It probably would be, but like, why the fuck is this in the house though? Like, it's not registering with me.
Not registering?
Yeah, like, okay, I can understand the reason why you would have it, but like, if you going crazy, especially like if you fucking this toy better than you be fucking me, that's where we gonna have an issue at. Cause like, this is not even a real person. This is not even a real thing. It's silicone. It's fake. It's fucked.
But it's just like a fantasy and it's just getting a nut off. So is it that deep?
It might be for some people, and it is for me.
I mean, okay, that's understandable. Okay, let me ask this. What about sex toys?
Okay.
Do you feel like ever, like, it'll be okay to try sex toys? Do you feel like it's okay for a man to want to try sex toys as far as, like, anything? Like, he'd be like, I want to spice it up. Let's try a couple vibrators and, you know, penis rings and, like, different shit like that.
Okay, if we use them, I do own sex toys.
Like what you got? Like Rose, you got the tongue or the what you got?
I have a lot of different sex toys only because.
Which ones do you have? Name 2. Name 2 sex toys that you got.
Okay, I got one. It's a ring, right? It's a vibrator, but you put it on your finger and it's a ring.
You put it on your finger?
Yeah, it's a
you
ring.
Got your finger? Not you got your finger.
It's a ring. It's a ring, and it's not like you use it.
Oh,
like your partner use it.
Oh, okay.
With you, and then I do have. Well, I own a couple of strap-ons and a couple other vibrators.
Oh.
I have the thing that's a squirrel.
What's a squirrel?
It's shaped like a squirrel, and it does pretty much everything that the Rose do, but just like a little faster.
How does that Rose feel?
Bro, the Rose will have you think about your
from a female perspective.
The Rose gonna get the job done every time.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Is it like I heard it's like a setting on there that y'all put on, that you can put the setting on there. What is it doing? Is it like sucking or suction or like what is it? It's, for those that don't know.
You get it's more like a vibration.
Okay.
Like it's that's like more like a vibration, but then again, you know, I'm telling you, if you know what you're doing with your vibrators and your sex toys, you can do some things. But the Rose is gonna change your life. It's gonna get you together.
For real.
It's gonna have you reevaluate your life.
Okay, let's say
depending on how hard you're going with it.
Okay, let's say a nigga want to try a sex toy with you. He be like, I want to get like a vibrator, so I put my dick in your pussy and we put the vibrator in at the same time and just let it be at work. Like you good with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is some things like personally that you like, some toys that you seen or came across that you like wanted to try to see if they work, like that'd be good with your partner?
There's actually. It was a while ago. It's not even a toy. It's more like this oil or whatever. And you either can put it down there, or you could put it on your men's thing, and it's supposed to give you you get like this tingly feeling from it, but it gets you to where you want to be quick within like a couple of little motions. Y'all both gonna be there, and it makes your body feel tingly, so it turns you on more than what you.
What if a nigga asks you to take one of those toys and put it in his ass or put it in his mouth?
Do you want to know my fake answer or my real answer? My real answer gonna be what the fuck?
What if he asked you that? But the thing about it is, he only want to do it with you. He ain't got no
I don't give
tendencies, frequency, none of that shit.
I don't care. If you want to experiment when I'm not around.
So you not with that shit.
Yeah, if you tell we're using a vibrator, and you tell me to stick this in your ass, I'm gonna look at you like you crazy as hell. I understand that you want to feel some things too, but
okay, look at this. Niggas get we talked about this on the last podcast.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of girls get catered to. Y'all can get y'all ass ate, pussy ate, titty suck, fat, everything.
There's some men out here that women eat their ass.
No, I know women eat their ass, but I'm gonna get into that. But what I'm saying is, as far as men can do all that to a woman.
Mm-hmm.
So if a man asks for certain things, it's they labeled and put in a box, and they feel like people want to feminize them or demasculate them because of those certain scenarios.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying if a man is with you and y'all done got to a certain dynamic, and he now wants to get into different things, and both of y'all, because y'all done did everything and now y'all want to spice it up, isn't necessarily a problem now that he want to do that?
It's not a problem that he wants to spice up y'all sex life.
Mm-hmm.
It just depends on
what
it is. Cause
are you questioning it if he asks you for those particular things?
If he's asking me to do anything to his ass, I'm gonna question it.
What about mouth?
It depends on what it is.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna say, cause I don't if it's anything with his mouth. Now, if if he's using a vibrator on me or whatever, and then he put it in his mouth to lick the juices off, I'll probably be okay with that.
Which is normal.
Yeah, perfectly okay with that.
Right. Okay.
But I think it just depends on. I don't know. I just think if it has anything to do with his ass, then we have a problem.
So if a nigga asks you to stick your tongue in his ass, that's not it.
That's no. That's a fuck no. And I don't know why you trying to play these games with me right now. I think you should put that cup down. That's what I think.
Shit is lit. I'm just asking because at the end of the day, like.
So okay. So if your girl was to come to you, it was like. Oh no, you go to your girl. No. Yeah. So if you go to your girlfriend and be like, "Hey, babe, I think I want to try something." Like, you know how I be eating your ass? Don't you want to eat my ass?
All right, I got my ass ate before. I done said it several times on the podcast. Which is.
How does that make you feel?
I mean, do it.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's cool. I like it. It's cool.
It don't feel slimy to you?
Nah, because it's just like what's the difference between licking balls and sucking dick? It's like
no, I'm saying like no.
I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying
like
me personally. Like I don't want nothing like to be stuck in my ass. Okay. Nah.
So like if the girl eating your ass and then she like lick down your ass crack, right? That shit don't feel weird to you when you start trying to walk away. Like it don't make you feel like your ass is loose or nothing?
Because it's in the moment. And the thing about it is, anything that a man do with a woman is heterosexual anyway to me. I mean, I'm not gonna get penetrated, but I just feel like to each his own.
Okay, so if your girlfriend came up to you and was like, "Babe, I want to try something." So you know how like, okay, let's say you and your girls y'all got like dildos and shit too, because maybe she likes all her holes to be filled. You know?
Them her sex toys. Okay, she likes all her holes to be filled. Okay.
Okay.
Where you going?
And she'd be like, "Well, babe, I feel like you should try this."
I'm just gonna be like, that's not my thing. It wouldn't be like a big deal.
But what if she's like, what if she's persistent with it? Like every time y'all get ready to fuck, she bring it up. Or y'all just have a regular breakfast.
To tell you the truth, personally, honestly, I don't think that particular situation will actually happen to me because I'm very like direct and
with what you want.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. What I allow, and what I don't allow, because basically like that's just something that I wouldn't get. That ain't necessarily me. But I mean, I could be freaky. Like we can go on that level and try different shit and toys and shit, but like. That just saying, my particular forte. That's all it is.
Okay, so
but I don't feel like nothing wrong with it if that's what other people do. But at the end of the day, when it comes to sex toys, I just feel like it's okay to spice it up. If she want to fill all holes, we could do that.
Period.
We both can stick. We can both stick both of the holes. If you want a dildo and a dick in your mouth at the same time, I mean, that's all right.
That's what you gonna get.
That's what you gonna get.
Okay.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? That's lit. That's normal.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, but if you trying to stick something in my ass. And trying to stick something up the crack of my ass.
Okay, but what if she doing? Okay, so like, what if y'all doing y'all thing or whatever, and then she just randomly like try to slip it in while y'all having sex? Like,
I'll just be like, don't do that, baby. Don't do that. Like, or she just wouldn't, because I instantly like on the slide just try. Even if it get even near close, I'm just taking that motherfucker and throwing it, and then we back into like what we was doing. Like, dead ass.
I feel like. If I was a nigga and my girl tried to do that to me, and she know I don't get down like that, but she want to spice some stuff up and try to like surprise me.
Maybe I really fuck with her, or maybe we drunk her, you know what I'm saying? Like, you like, nah.
I ain't going for that. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm saying I don't know. If it's more than one occasion, then I'm gonna have to be like, okay, bro, what the fuck you doing? But
okay, so she did the one time.
Then I'm not gonna, I'm just like, nah, bro.
Like so the second time she tried to do that shit, you gonna be like, what's to you, bro?
Yeah, like, what's to you, bro? Like, come on.
Okay, so after y'all had this conversation, like, I don't get down like that, but she's still adamant on getting the job done.
I just tell her to go find a nigga that's okay with getting fucked in the ass. Like, go find a nigga.
So you'll be cool with that.
Yeah, I would tell her to go find a nigga that's comfortable with that. I mean, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I understand.
That's into that. That's that. If that pleases him, then go find a nigga that. Because you know what I'm saying? That could be her fetish, and I'm not gonna judge or kink shame nobody. That could be that.
So would you be into bondage?
Bondage. I feel like bondage is okay, but I feel like down the line,
so like,
I don't necessarily care about that because I like intimacy and passion, and I really care for all that rough shit. So like, bondage
so like,
is
if
like,
your girl was
whatever.
into bondage, right? If she wanted to tie you up and just do everything that she wanted to do to you while you was tied up, you can't do shit because you tied up. So she could really live out her fantasy for real, for real. How would you feel about that?
I mean, I don't know.
Would you ever?
I gotta really trust you for you to tie me up. Like we gotta be locked in, not no random or no one night stand.
Understandable.
Yeah.
But like, okay, let's say y'all been together for like 7 years.
7 years. I feel like that's a long time. That's a good enough time to be like, okay.
But when she tie you up and then like you can't, she put a gag, everything in your mouth, hands, legs.
What she put in my mouth?
A gag, a ball.
A ball. Okay. I mean,
right here, like you can't talk to her, you can't move because she got you tied up. So like, if she was just to be like, you know what, since she would never let me do this while we was normally doing it, and she gets you this way, how would you feel? Like, would you feel like she took advantage of you in some way?
Hell no, if we really fucked with each other, I wouldn't feel taken advantage of, but I feel good, like it's lit. I'll be turned.
You be turned?
Hell yeah, I'll be lit.
You a different breed, my boy.
Yeah, I'll be turned. Because if we really fuck with each other, then we really locked in like that, then that's different. But versus like a random or one night stand, hell no. Or somebody that I've been knowing that I really don't know, then hell no. But it's like, I feel like ain't nothing wrong with that because as you know, we just getting it lit. And we didn't got to a comfortability level of understanding this is like something that we want to get into now, so it's okay. Versus something that
was forced upon you?
Yeah, it was forced or something that we don't even like really got that type of relationship yet. Or we ain't been through nothing yet. So it's different. Okay. But at the end of the day, with that being said, far as sex toys, y'all get lit, do y'all shit. I just wanted to get into that topic, you know, just seeing how you feel on your personal perspective.
Well, I can't. Well, see, I deal with girls and boys, so I do own.
Nothing wrong with that. That's lit.
Own.
And you didn't say you own a strap-on star. You out here fucking bitches.
I'm not out here fucking bitches. Bitches are fucking me, but you can't trust these bitches, so you gotta have your own shit.
Oh, okay. So like when so is that like a how? What is the what do you think the sensation is with a girl before we wrap this show up? With fucking a girl with a dildo, because it's like you don't feel none, or is it just, or do you feel like it's the dominance? I'm not talking about you getting fucked. I'm talking about her fucking you, because it's a strap-on dick. So where's the sensation coming from?
It's like, to me, I had a real dick and I had, you know, the strap on. To me, I feel like they feel the same. Not all the way, but they do feel the same. But I feel like with the female, since she's a female, she knows what, you know, what the woman body is like. So she know like where she's supposed to be at and when she's supposed to be there. So you just moaning and being in your most vulnerable state is what's making it the best experience. Not just me moaning and not me just doing my own thing, but if Lil Mama popping her shit, like if her stroking is really rocking my ocean, we good. Like if she pounding my shit like this, when I'm saying like far as her, like do you feel like her being the aggressor is that really, do you feel like that in particular is turning her on? Well, most of the females I met, they was like more aggressive, like, so I think it might be the aggression. Like a dominant thing. Yeah, they more dominant than me. Or like, I would say like I could be dominant in some situations that I've been in, but I let them do them. Okay. So when you allow them to do them, like they do their best, they tend to do their best work. But if you telling them like, oh, do it this way or do it this way, like you're not gonna get the real feeling. Like you're not gonna live the real experience. I feel that. Well, with that being said, I want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Uncomfortable Conversation. It's always lit with sis, cuz, homie Tay. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It was lit. We was fucked up right now. We both fucked up. And I just want to thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Uncomfortable Conversations. And y'all continue to like, comment, subscribe, hit those bell notifications. And you know, like I said, email, follow, DM. And I'll see you guys on the next episode of Uncomfortable Conversations. See us in the street. Let us know.